on this computer. All right, guys. So like I said, welcome to tonight's training. We're gonna get started at like 8:05. Let's give people some time to get on here. If you have agents on your team, on your entire downline, you should be texting them right now so that they can get on board. A lot of times our agents come in and they get discouraged because there's no generated leads. But unfortunately, coming into a business like this, they don't understand how and what power social media has. So I'm gonna actually teach you guys how you can actually start to generate leads today. What I want you guys to do is I'm gonna go as slow as possible because I actually want you guys to implement it while I'm actually doing the webinar. And so make sure that you guys take notes so you guys can actually implement these. And I guarantee that by the end of this webinar, you're gonna have leads coming and filtering to you. So I'm gonna teach you what I was able to do to generate leads on Facebook. As I said earlier, I'm just now venturing into Instagram and I'm getting a ton of leads that way. So now I've mastered how to generate leads on Facebook, but obviously you tap out at 5,000 in friends here. Instagram, there's so much more opportunity. I mean, with people that have followings of millions of people following them. And so now I'm venturing into that, but using Facebook got me to vice president and it helped my organization. So I'm going to teach you guys how I was able to actually generate leads through Facebook. And so let's give a couple more minutes for people to come on board. If you have agents in your downline, guys, you definitely want them to do this so that they can start to actually generate some leads right now. Generating leads for them ultimately leads to you being able to actually invite to our webinar. So our webinar is tonight at 9 p.m. Well, for success here, guys, okay? So right now, our webinar is at 9 p.m. If you start to generate leads and just invite into that webinar for 9 p.m., you could probably close some deals tonight. So I definitely want to hear back on your feedback, your what you're seeing when you do what I'm going to actually show you today, and how fast you can start to see the results of actually doing these few tricks. All right. And so the first thing, as you guys can see, right, I just posted this on my wall. So it actually says, who will allow me to post on their wall to reach more people with my comment me, right? Obviously you guys are going crazy in the chat, I see. Now what'll happen is that now, obviously a lot of people that talk to, they already know what that means, right? So I probably won't get as lot of responses. Let me see if someone could just post this page and put it in the chats so we can share it with the Relentless team and the Mass Killer team. Let's share this particular flyer. I'm gonna have you guys, if you're a brand new agent or even if you just came in the business, you're trying to generate leads, I'm gonna actually have you post that on your wall right now. So go ahead and steal it from my page. If someone could put it in the chats, I want everybody to post this on their Facebook right now. So that now what'll happen is that people are gonna start coming to me that'll actually probably support you. And so I'm gonna teach you what the next step is going to be. Now, here's where it gets a little sticky. Remember that what we do, I'm gonna teach you the algorithm of Facebook. So as you guys can see, I have, you can probably see here, thank you guys, probably see here 4,999 friends, right? So I have room for one more. So I'm always continuously going through my friends' profile, seeing who, maybe deleted their profile, maybe is someone that that I can actually remove from my Facebook because I have to add people that are new to my network, right? And so if I delete some of you guys, don't get offended. I love y'all. Right? But we have to actually make room on these social medias in order, it caps us out at 5,000. So we want to continue to generate more leads. So as you guys can see, I post that on my wall. So obviously when you first come in, you want to try this with 5 people at first, just to see how it works for you. And so what you want to do is select 5 people that are actually going to support you. Don't be disappointed if family and friends don't support you. That's completely normal in this business. They're not used to seeing you as a businesswoman or businessman. And so that's normal. So why don't you go ahead and pick some influencers on your page. Maybe you have a DJ that have 5,000 friends. Maybe you have a friend that's really pretty, right? And she has 5,000 friends. And so now what you want to do is actually reach out to them, right? I had a script ready, but let me see if I could just go ahead and text it in the chats to you guys. Bear with me here. One moment. I'll text it to you guys, the script right now, just in case you guys. So in the chat, I want to know who actually, okay, posted. All right, perfect. So if you guys get any movement, write it in the chat, like, hey, someone responded. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys are posting that. So let's see here. So I don't have the script, but I'm gonna write it in the chat, okay? It's simple. Hey, you can say hi, good afternoon, good evening. You guys can change this up, okay? So good evening. In order, I'm writing this in the chat. So in order to reach more people with my amazing services, I was wondering if you would be willing to post something on your page to help in order to reach more people. Let me see. With my amazing services, I was wondering if you would be willing to post something on your page to help me help more people. I focus. Sorry guys, I had it already written out, but it's okay. I'm good on the win. Okay, so I just put in the chat. So good evening. In order to reach more people with my amazing services, I was wondering if you would be willing to post something on your page to help me help more people. I focus and specialize in credit restoration. Would you be able to support? Very simple. These people probably know you. So you want to start with the people that know you. Now, like, hey man, you know, I see that you're doing something new. I support you. Sure. What would you want me to post? Right? And so here's the sticky part. Okay. Technically, we are not supposed to post anything that's non-compliant, right? So for us, when we post on our social medias, we have to make sure that we post what is in the back office. But the loophole here is other people don't have to be as compliant. So, but be careful what you post. But what I mean by that is you can post something that actually used to work for us. So I don't know if you guys used to see that experience Equifax post. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's how I found Cherie. I found Cherie through a post. Someone did a post and tag, and it was the same exact post, this Experian, I don't know which one I'm talking about. If someone could throw it in the chat. Let's see, I have it here. What happens when we're doing hands-on training? This is the things that you guys need, because a lot of times when we're going through these webinars, there's no interaction. And so now at least we can have this interaction so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm doing to get you these leads, all right? So I'm just gonna post it on my chat here, okay? Thank you guys for posting that in the chat. And so now, back in the day, we used to be able to post all of that, right? So, but now what you want, there you go. Thank you, Jessica. That's the one. Perfect. And so now when they respond and they say, of course I would support you. Perfect. Please go ahead, post and tag me on this. But what I want you guys to do is actually change settings on your timeline. Okay. So let me see, where's the settings on the timeline? timeline settings. And what I want you to do on tagging, you want to go ahead and turn on the review. Okay, so you see how my review is on, meaning that no one can just post and tag me and it's gonna show up on my timeline. Prove it. Okay, so you guys want to do the same. And here's why. You don't want that on your timeline because then it's not compliant. But if they post and tag you, it's still going to lead those people to you without it being on your timeline. Does that make sense, guys? So again, you're not being non-compliant because the other person is posting that, not you, right? But it's still not, you know, it's still not anything that's not compliant. It's not saying you're going to be in the 700s in 30 days. Like, I would never let anyone post that on my behalf, right? This is more like something about Equifax Experian. This post is powerful. When I tell you that I found a ton of people, a ton of customers, a ton of agents with that post alone, obviously you guys can get creative. So now what you can do is you can actually get creative and use other stuff. Make sure that is as compliant as possible. You don't have to script, but this is just kind of like a starting point, okay? And so now what they're gonna do is they're gonna post and tag you on that. So let me see, I had someone do a post and tag. Actually, here's one who actually commented to me. This girl commented to me as well, okay? So I'm actually gonna try it. I'm gonna do a live one, okay? So let's see. So she's been writing to me about that. So let me go here in the chat. Now I'm gonna use exactly what I'm telling you guys to use. So let's see here. So where is she? So she just said yes, right? And so what I'm gonna do, obviously I want the algorithm. Remember, we talked about the algorithm on Facebook yesterday. So always, always, always reply. Thank you, right? Inboxed you. Okay. So now I'm gonna send her message. Same message. Good evening. We were just talking actually like 5 minutes ago, me and this girl. So see what I'm talking about, the algorithm? Because her and I were texting back and forth through Messenger, that post went up just now and she saw it first, guys. So again, getting into people's inbox messes with that algorithm where your posts come up first, okay? So here we go. So let's try it. Good evening. In order to reach more people in my amazing service, I was wondering if you would be willing to post and tag me, right? Let's see what she says. Never had someone that said no. So I'm gonna also do the same with her. Okay. So here we go. Let's generate some leads. All right. Perfect. Pretty clear, you guys? Simple. Can you guys give me some feedback in the chat? That was the exact post that led me to you. Look at this, guys. Cherie Torres is a regional sales director in my organization, and I found her through this post. So I'm telling you, doing this consistently, imagine how many friends, look, she said sure, right? Think about how many friends you have on your social media, right? Think about if they were all posting and tagging you. Here's what it does. You guys have mutual friends, right? So for instance, this girl right here, it usually tells us we have 5 mutual friends. Doesn't tell me how many friends she has though. She may have over 200 friends, 500 friends. I don't know, but mutually we only have 5. So if I post something and tag her, only those 5 mutual friends are gonna see it, right? But now, because she posts and tagged me, those whole 200, 300 friends see it. So now you're tap rooting into someone else's network. You want to do this with all your friends on Facebook. If they don't support your business, delete them because they're not helping you. Okay? Simple, right? So let's go ahead. She says sure. So let me go ahead and pull that through the chat here. So copy. Obviously, I got to change your name, Jessica. Please post and tag me on the following. I appreciate your support, right? Here. So boom, boom, boom. My good friend, Raysa Otero, we'll get it done. Perfect. All right, so she'll shoot that out. And we should see that here in a minute, a live post and tag, okay? Do you post it straight through FB or do you post through IG, that post? Straight on, this is just Facebook, Tony. Good question, but this is just Facebook. There's no really good way of doing that on Instagram because it's a scripted post, it's not a picture. And so in Instagram, it's just different. It's just completely different. So this is relating just to Facebook. All right. So now let's see. Oh, we got other people that said yes. Okay. So this girl always supports me. So she said, why are you asking? So I'm going to say, thank you. She always, always, always supports me. So I'm going to go ahead and message her. And with her, I can be transparent. So training my team. Thank you. All right. Well, I should have saved it with my name. I will now. Guys, so it takes work to generate leads, but it's worth it, right? I'm going to send her that. Please post and tag me. All right, perfect. So that's that. Got another one. Look, someone else is writing. Okay, guys, you see, so watch the leads that I can even potentially generate right now, right? And so we talk about how, so she says yes, so perfect. So please post and tag me on the following. You guys are seeing this live. This is exactly what I do to generate leads. You guys see what I'm talking about? Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and inbox him. We could do this all night, right? Copy and paste business, exactly. Copy and paste, that's it. That's all we do to get paid in this business. How amazing is that? So let's go ahead and message Ryan. Good evening. Actually, he already said yes, right? So thank you for the support. Please post and tag me on the following. Oops, misspelled that, right? Okay. So now let me go back to her so I could copy this. Copy and paste business, you guys. Copy and okay. Oops, cancel. Send. All right. Awesome. But let's take a look. Ryan has 555 friends. Okay. But he has only 25 mutual. So what does that mean? If I post and tag him on something, only that 25 mutual friends will potentially see what I'm having him post. But now by him posting it, those 555 people in his algorithm and who's he having connection with every single day is going to come up on the top of their newsfeed. I'm going to be on the top of these people's newsfeed. That's what you guys need to do. I grew my entire business like this, guys, okay? So let's go to the tag setting again. Sure. Copy and paste business. When they don't respond to me, it's worth it. So we change setting though it doesn't. Exactly. So you change the setting so that you have to approve it, right? So let's see if anyone has. Here we go. So look, right now I have to add to timeline. You see this? So I'm not going to do that because it's not a compliant post. And so look, she tagged me. She did what she had to do. But if I go on my social media, it's not there. Okay? Don't tell anybody I told you that though. All right. So, but now that's going to generate leads because that's actually on Cynthia's page. So let me show you guys what that looks like. Boom. Cynthia just got me in front of 1,073 people based on the algorithm and the conversation she's having on Messenger and who she's commenting on. Guess what? This is going to populate first. And so hopefully I'm hoping that someone actually comes on here and guys, look at this. I have a ton of people ready to support. Did you guys get any posts? Did you guys get any responses on that post yet for you guys that posted it?
I got 2 already.
Wow. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. So Rosemary, you got some stuff. Erica, you got some stuff. Look, Ryan just posted me, guys. Look at this. This is live lead generation. All right. Here goes another one. Ryan just posted me. Perfect. Okay. No problem. Yes, of course. Got 3 people live. So guys, do you realize that I just put these people on a trial run without them knowing? So I didn't even say anything about the agent opportunity, but let's say one of these people get 50 comments. Now it's a simple, we need to talk because you got 50 people on your page and you can actually make $100 per person. What if I could teach you how to make $100 per person that just commented on your page? Here's what you need to do. Or I'll talk to them and I'll sign them up and I'll get the $100. I just put someone on the trial run. They're just gonna see. Now, on the flip side of that, what's gonna happen is that, hold on, let me make sure. Hi, Gino, welcome. On the flip side of that, what we're gonna do is, now if people don't lead you to anyone, why would you want to, not to sound harsh, but if they can't lead you to anyone, what's the point? So why would you do a 280 investment if they only got 5 friends on their page? This is how you're actually going to be able. So this is what we call tap rooting. But tap rooting can be kind of like a trial run, right? So a trial run is when we have people interested in the business, but they don't have the money. This is different, but it's the same thing. These people are being put on a trial run. They just don't know it. And they're showing support to your business, right? Just because they're your friends. But now if you're talking to people and, oh my God, I'm so sick of it. This season is crazy. That's why I can't wait to tax season, guys. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Continue to build your pipeline. Have the conversations. Expose the information properly. I guarantee you by tax season, your guys' business is going to grow. Right now, we are in what they call a slow season. It's the industry. Network marketing slow season. It's not you. You're not doing anything wrong. People are saying, how many people are sick of hearing I don't have the money? I am. I get it every day, right? And so a lot of the enrollments that I'm having now are from people I talked to months ago. And so, but I cannot wait till tax season, because when tax season hits, you guys are going to see some significant numbers, but you got to go through this motions. But what you want to do is continue to do this lead generation. Whoever tells me I don't have any leads is not actually working the business, because I just showed you guys how you can actually gain unlimited leads. And that's just one avenue. That's called tap rooting. So if you ever hear us say tap rooting, that's what you do, this same format. So let's see. So far, I got more people on here that said yes. So obviously, look, there's still people commenting. Guys, look, this is free advertisement. I'm getting in front of all these people, okay? Eventually, I'm gonna start getting comments on those posts. So I'm gonna start tracking them, all right? So did you guys find this useful, being able to see it visually instead of just being told? I think that this is important to see it, right? All right, cool, awesome, perfect. So that's tap rooting. Now, trial run is different. Trial run is when they don't have the money. If you choose to say, well, how about we start to expose your business now so that you can generate a lead, so when you do have the money, you can actually have already people waiting. How would you like to do that, right? I have these scripts as well, the trial run scripts. Let me see if I can find them. So if you're sick of hearing people say they don't have the money, put them on a trial run, because if they're not, this is how you're gonna find out if someone's coachable, trainable, and teachable. You're gonna give them simple instructions, okay? You're gonna say, thank you for your interest. Let me see. A trial run is a way to develop leads that we can work together and have a pipeline of people that need the services or want to become agents ready, so that when you make the investment, you make it back immediately. Please post separately, post and tag me and 50 and 100 people. And once people comment yes or agent, I'll send you what to do. So let me go ahead and put this in the chats for you guys. Okay, there's one. Where's the masculine? Oh, wrong chat, masculine over here. Okay, now this is where you're gonna see if it's worth your time, right? Because now you're gonna be able to see if this person is following a simple instruction. We're gonna lead you to some leads so that you can start to generate your business. So it'll be just as if you enrolled today. If you enrolled today, this is exactly what I would be doing with you to generate leads. How does that sound? Perfect. So I have them go on their page. This time I have them do a compliant post though. What's more, what grabs the attention the most for, let me see, trying to figure out what is you guys know the blue post, the one that says how to improve if you want to improve your credit score, type yes, that big one. So that's a call to action post. That one's successful. And then I use the red, hold on guys, sorry. Since I'm doing this on the whim so that you guys can see like what I'm doing every day, I'm just going through it as I get it, because I just find that it's easier for you guys to understand it in this format. So my FES posts are, so this one is very popular. You guys see that one? Okay, very popular. So you would have them post and tag and 50 to 100 people on that, or that one. Thank you. Thank you so much for posting that. Appreciate it. Agent one. Yep, that one. Exactly. Thanks, guys. And the red one with a part-time opportunity. But then this one is getting me a lot of hits now, too. Agents needed. So I would have them actually post and tag 50 to 100 people on that. And so now what happens is you're doing the same thing. You're tap rooting, but now this person's probably going to see the potential in the business when people start to comment. And then now you can talk to those people. Those are your leads. Remember that person is not an agent yet. So you're going to treat those as if they're your personal leads, right? Always keeping track. So you can go back to that agent. Let's say you're on the phone with someone that you found through someone else, and they tell you, I'm ready to enroll as an agent after having a conversation with you. Now you can go back to that person and say, hey, listen, remember that post that you put up? I have someone that's ready right now to become an agent. And so are you ready to make that investment? Because you have your first agent in the business, meaning that you can make $40 initially and $60 when we help them get to customers, doing the same thing that I just did with you. They're gonna go find the money, okay? Or if they don't, guess what? You just got yourself an agent enrollment. Winning, all right? So what you guys have to do is actually go ahead and do that, because now you're leveraging, right? Now you're showing that there's actual results. Let's see. Oh, someone else. Look at this. Look at all the support I'm getting. Wow. Love it. Love it. Okay. So does that help you guys as far as the trial run and generating leads on here? Okay. So if you have a realtor that you've talked to and they decide, I don't want to be an agent in FES, that's fine, but I'm willing to send you leads. You can also do the trial run and the tap rooting with them. Find influencers, find people that have 5,000 on their page. Maybe say, hey, you know, can you, if they're really popular like that, 5,000 friends, maybe you can offer $25, $50 to post on your behalf if you don't know them. But if they're your friends and they're already on your page, like I said, if people are not supporting you, you got to get them off your page. You have to have people on your page that are supporting what you do, because that helps your business. So why have someone on your page that's not helping you at all? Doesn't make sense, right? Unless you want them to follow and watch your success. Now that's different. Right? So does that help you guys a little bit on how to generate? I think that will keep you guys very busy for a while. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, perfect. So what I do is when I started this, I actually went crazy, right? And I got one post that 20 people were like, I'll support you. And I went crazy and I sent the copy and script. But then I was overwhelmed. I had so many leads that I'm like, oh my God, I got to keep track of them. So I recommend doing 5 at a time, 5 people at a time, and seeing what traction you get off that. And then doing another 5 when that dies down and you've already exposed those leads. Number one thing I didn't do back then that I wish I did back then is the lead management system. All right. So now what you want to do is go to your FES Connect lead management and make sure you are adding these leads in here. Okay. So as soon as you get a lead, do your comment thing. Hey, inboxed you. Go into your messenger, and no one has commented yet, I don't think, right? But go into your messenger, reach out to them. Thank you so much for inquiring on the credit restoration services. I saw your inquiry on Cynthia's page. I'll be more than willing to help you. In order to help you, please provide me name, phone number, email address so I can connect with you. You want that information, guys, because on Messenger, this is what happens. Every message that you get after that, guess what happens to this lead? You lose it. So you're not tracking that lead properly. So we always talk about having notebooks, but I mean, you really can't carry notebooks everywhere. Well, we have a lead management system. As soon as you get name, email, and phone number, add them in your database as a brand new lead. Because now, look at, let's say you're trying to hit a goal. I'm gonna go on new. I'm trying to get some more protection plans. I'm trying to unlock some cabs, right? Then I'm gonna hit select the last. Who's not muted?
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Had to be you. Can't stand you. So on the lead management system, so let's say I'm looking for someone. I want to unlock some calves, right? Figure that out. Last 108 days. Look at all the people that come up that I've already talked to. So it's a good follow-up. Hey, are you ready to get started? What I love about this lead system is that you can actually click on the little information button and you can actually type notes here. So talked to on 9/12, wasn't ready, I didn't have the money, right? So you can actually put notes in here and you will never lose a lead, guys. And so if you're trying to hit a goal, or you're trying to just look at all the agent, look, there's 7 pages of agent opportunities that I'm continuously following up with. And they don't get deleted from this list until they become an agent, or unless they tell me, Raysa, stop bothering me. I'll tell you when I'm ready, right? So this is very important. That lead management tool, I wish that I did that. Can you guys imagine how many leads I would probably still have in there if I started that at the beginning of my career? So it's the handiest tool. Highly recommend you guys start using that. If you get a lead from someone else, you're able to put who sent you that so that you track that. You're able to actually put who referred it to you, what referral source they came from. I'm trying to mute Tatiana. There we go. There we go. Thank you. So hopefully that's able to help with that. So one thing that I do wish I did before is that. So let's see. Let's see who's writing in here. When it comes to us fee, make sure you log into your Facebook from your local at least twice a day if people are messaging or a friend. Yes, so you are able, I found that Lucinda taught me how to see that on your messenger on your phone. So you always want to check your So on Messenger, there's a little down here, like a little message, right? At the bottom, there's a little message. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm sorry, right? And so what that does is that it brings you, sorry, so there's a message and people, right? Here, you guys see that? Let's see. At the bottom, the middle one, people, right? And then if you actually click on the message up top, it'll show your requests. I'm sorry, your request message. So these are the people that are not your friends that are messaging you. So point, Cherie, one time I went in there and I had a ton of people that had inboxed me for months, and I didn't even know how to check that. So I was glad that I was able to learn it on the phone because I was having to go on the desktop. But you can actually see that on the phone. I'll do like a screen record thing later to show you guys how to, if you don't know how to do that. I think someone else just. Can you please put up the graphic you send to have them post on the page? Screenshot. Can anyone put that in the Zoom group chat? The image for Jack, because I don't think he's in the page. Okay, so here we go. We got another person that posted and tagged me here. All right, so we're moving, right? And so now at least people are supporting, right? And you'll find that people are definitely want to support you. You just have to be able to ask, and then ask the right people. Find the people with the influence. So that, guys, honestly, that's how I grew my business. That's how I found a lot of my business partners that are on the line right now. That's how I was able to actually hit R&R with all of the protection plans. And then it's duplicatable because now when you bring on agents, you teach them the same thing. And so now you have the lead generation running, but now you got to make sure you expose them properly, which means you get them on a webinar, get them in front of your leaders, get them on a 3-way call to be able to close those deals. It's not worth it going through lead generation if you're going to burn the leads by having the conversations on your own. So if you're a brand new agent, a field trainer, and you're still trying to figure it out, you should be involving your upline. If you're not doing that, unfortunately, you're going to fail because you have to involve and incorporate. The network marketing is all about edification and bringing in a third party. And so now you remove yourself, right? We talk about that all the time. So you may be a master at lead generation. If you're trying to have the conversations, you're going to see you're not going to close as much deals. So do it the right way, and I guarantee it'll get you to the next level. Now, with attending trainings and conferences and trainings and Super Saturdays, you're going to be able to have these conversations. We want you to be independent. We don't want to babysit you, but we want to make sure that you get your first 5 and that you understand how to manage the calls. The sooner we can get you independent, the better. So the purpose of the 3-way calls is not to be like, oh, my vice president, right? Yeah, the edification. It's so that you can actually listen to how a call is properly ran, which is role play, and how it's properly done to be able to close the deals, right? Because if someone is having the success, that means that we can actually close the deals. And if we don't close it right there, it's still a well-planted seed that will come to fruition later. So that's how I grew my business. Again, that's how I hit R&R. There's nothing magical about it. I just tap-rooted everybody. Like, people were like, okay, Raysa, I got you. Okay, Raysa. And then I got those people that just did it automatically. Then I was having people promote my business automatically. People were seeing testimonies. Guess what? Number one, if I give you a discount and I waive your $99 setup fee. Okay, let me mute your line again.
I was gonna mention something. I was gonna say, tell them about the singer, how you got it off of a shout out.
Oh, okay. So same way. So I had a friend of mine that I knew on Instagram, and I'm like, he has a big following. He'll do it for me. I know him for years. And so I messaged him and I said, can you do a shout out on your Instagram for me? Mind you, on the Instagram platform, because I was just starting to get familiar with it. I sent him that probably in June. Literally sent them that in June. All of a sudden, like probably 3 weeks ago, I saw a tag from him on Facebook. And I'm like, what the heck? And it was weird to me. I'm like, oh, he must have probably just saw the message and just out of nowhere shouted me out on Facebook. The very first person that commented, she called me right away because he put my phone number out there. So she didn't even text me. She just picked up the phone and called me. So I'm on the road having a conversation with her, thinking nothing about it, a potential for a client. And I asked, I get off the phone with her. She's like, I'm ready to sign up. Not right now, I don't have the money, but I'm definitely going to call you. I'm so glad that my cousin connected me to you. Hangs up the phone. I started to do what Rob told me to do, which is start to look at people's profiles. And so I go into her profile and I'm like, hey, this girl is an international gospel singer. She's maxed out. I can't even add her as a friend. So then we go and YouTube her. And man, my hair stand up because she's really like a gospel singer. And I say to her, I text her and I said, there is no way I am signing you as just a client. You need to become an agent on my team. And so I get into that and I tell her why. I sent her my overview video of my recorded webinar. She's like, yes, I need to be an agent. She goes, do you understand that I am in front of thousands of people at a time? I said, yeah, I saw that. So you never know where these posts and tags are going to lead you to, who it's going to lead you to. So these are very powerful, guys. So if you're not doing this already, definitely start at Garrett and remain consistent with it. If you do it with 5 people and it don't work, continue to do it. I guarantee these people will lead you to someone else, okay? So that's one thing. Another thing you want to do, every time you give a $99 setup fee waive, you got to get something out of that person, okay? So what does that mean? Well, you got them as a client, successful, right? But you waive their $99 activation fee. That's an automatic shout out. Since I provided you a discount, please help me reach more people. Post and tag me on the following. Now they're going to lead you to more people. Do the same thing with those people, lead you to more people. Guys, it's endless. Do you guys see the endless generational leads that you guys can actually attain by just doing this same process with a different web of people at a time? So again, you want to do that when you waive fees. You want to, obviously, you want to get your agents to do this as soon as they come in for duplication. So I'm going to open the lines because Xavier's going to get on here soon for his webinar. So I don't want to interfere with that. But I wanted to definitely show you guys how I grew my business on social media. Again, how I hit R&R, how my team started to win doing the same tactics, and how you can actually duplicate that now down to your team. So questions?
Raysa, I'm going to just jump in. First of all, appreciate you. That was awesome. You just showed everybody, like, live how you get, like, I was going to ask you for some donated leads since you just got so many, right? But another thing that I wanted to mention, like you said, that I have that you're starting to do, which I'm proud of you. Guys, we're sleeping on so many profiles. Like, there's a lot of customers in your business right now that are really agents, and you don't know it. I've been working with Raysa to start doing this, and I just a habit that I developed to start looking for those influencers, right? People are commenting me, saying that they're going to share the information, and they're already going to test run it. Just click on their profile real quick. Scroll through their page. Look through a couple pictures, 5, 6, 7 pictures real quick, just to see the type of engagements that they're getting. Like she said, somebody is got, oh, there's Lucinda. This is the singer she was talking about.
2011 Stellar Award winner, 2018 Stellar nominee. So
yeah,
guys.
So you never know. So just get in the habit of doing that. If you scrolling, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry. So she has 5,000 friends.
If you're scrolling through your Facebook on a regular, just be on that hunt. Like if you're scrolling through Facebook looking for more leads, don't sleep on it. Click on somebody's page and scroll through their pictures a couple times, because you'll be surprised how much potential that person already has and they already have what you're looking for, so you can have that confidence. Like Raysa said, I closed an agent yesterday the same way. I said, listen, it would be disrespectful for me to put you in as a customer. I'm not going to offer you that option. You only have one option with me, and that's to become a business partner because of the knowledge and the platform that you already have. I'm not going to let it go to waste. That confidence level like that is because you already seen somebody's posting a picture and getting a couple hundred likes, 30, 40 comments. That should automatically register in your head to be like, man, if this person shot out something about credit on my behalf, I'm going to get a ton of leads, which you can automatically flip on, like Raysa explained, to say, hey, look, I got 2 or 3 people that are ready to sign up right now. Are you going to make this money, or you want me to make it? What would you prefer? 9 out of 10 times they want to make it. So how can I make the money? Look, sign up now. $288 gets you started. I get your website, and I can enroll these 3 customers, and you made back your entire investment. We've gotten so many agents that way that didn't know that they were going to be agents until they put that post out. So again, Raysa, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm actually going to run over to Xavier's because I got to give him something before the webinar. So.
Oh, I'm coming with you. Wait for me.
All right, perfect.
All right, guys. So any questions?
Thank you so much. You guys did great.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. That's exactly what I needed to see.
Yay. I'm so excited. Yay.
Hey, is this recorded? Because I missed part of it because of my daughter, but
yes, it is. I got you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, guys. So no questions. Okay, that was clear then. Let's get to work.
Wow,
Let's get to work.
Thank you, Raysa. I have a whole bunch of questions. I'll just text you.
Okay.
Yeah, same here, Raysa. I'll text you too.
Let's get to work, guys.
Raysa, Anna from Hartford, Connecticut. Well,
Hey, what's up, girl?
With you, I already have 2 people that post.
Thank you, Raysa.
Yeah, so see, look at that. Already, I'm telling you guys, this works. Keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. All right, and invite. We got the webinar coming up at 9. Go, invite, okay? Love you guys. Hopefully this was able to help you. Very excited about this. This is how I do my business. You guys are gonna continue with it, stay consistent, and we'll see you at the top. Who's gonna be the next level R&R earner is gonna come from this webinar. All right, love you guys.